Hello, thank you guys for tuning in. Today is Saturday, February the 15th, 2025. Got my son behind me. He making all this noise, y'all. But synchronicities are very important, especially we all I keep saying this on my messages, like we all are very intuitive. That little thought that tells you, like, don't go that way today, go this way. And you go that way and you realize why you went that way. You like, ooh, I'm so glad I ain't go that way. The Spirit's guiding me out of that. That's your internal self. Like, a lot of people don't understand this, but a lot of people get it, a lot of people won't. But your internal self guides you daily, right? It's almost like you wake up in the morning. What tells you to wash your face? What tells you to brush your teeth? What tells you to get in this tub? What tells you to walk to the store? What tells you to go to work today? What tells you to call off today? What tells you yourself, right? It's that internal thought of self. You don't, when you receive those things, you don't be like, oh, I'm going to call off. When you say it, that means you already was thinking. When you say I'm gonna call off, you was already thinking of all the reasons why you was gonna call off. Oh, I think I'm gonna call off today because of this. I think if you say it out to yourself, oh, I'm gonna call off today. Then you call off, and then something happened on the job, and you like, dang, I shouldn't have called off today. But your inner self was telling you to call off, right? And just because your inner self told you that, you needed to understand what your inner self is telling you. It's like understand what your internal self is telling you. Because sometimes your internal self will say, yeah, go out to this place and have some fun. And you like, yeah, I want to go out and have some fun. Let me get up and get ready and try to go have some fun. Then you get ready, but you can't find nothing to wear. You can't find nothing. You can't do it. And your inner self is like, okay, I got it. So should I go? Because I can't find my clothes or anything. My internal self, you. Look at yourself in the mirror. You telling me that I need to go, but I can't find nothing to wear. So which one is it? Do I just need to go anyway? Do I need to find somewhere? Because if I can't find nothing to wear, and my inner self is telling me don't go, or telling me to go, but I can't find nothing to wear, then you going to go off that outer energy, like, I ain't got nothing to wear, so I ain't going to go. Then you don't go. Then you find out that it was a grand prize winning something, and somebody won at this grand prize. You like, oh man, I could have won. If I would have won, I would have won. But your inner self told you to. But the way you feel about your external self led you to not go. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I said, your inner self say go. You start trying on all these clothes and ain't nothing fitting you. You ain't finding what you want to wear to what your internal self told you to go to. You're not gonna go. You're gonna let that outer energy affect the inner energy, and then you're gonna feel some type of way because you didn't show up. You be like, I could have just wore my jeans and my I could have just wore this and been there and all of that, but no, you wanted to say it's a battle between the internal self and the external self of people in this world today. We all have it. You have to know that. It's a lot of people saying, what is your inner self telling you don't do, and you do it anyway? Now look at you. No, that's not always true. I'm going to say it. That's not always true, baby. How many times have you thought to do something internally, but on the outside, you couldn't get it together to actually fulfill that internal self? And you just gave up on that internal self, and you lost out. You like, dang, I should have listened to my internal self. Why do people say that? Oh, I should have listened to my intuition. Because you was listening to the outer version of yourself. You was wondering what people would say when they see you, how you look when you got there, all that none of that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered is what your inner self told you. Okay? This is a backwards thing. Sometimes some people, like I said in the beginning, don't go that way. You say, oh, I ain't gonna go that way. And you balancing yourself out. You listen to your internal self, you did it, and now you will look on the news and see that same spot that the spirit told you to go the other way. If you had went that way, you would have been caught up into something that you seen that was a tragedy or something you seen that could have been worse for you. But you had a balance in listening and doing, right? Now, this energy here is somebody who they internal self tell them something, but if they can't fix it on the outside, they give up with what their internal, with whatever your internal self told you to do. Your intuition. Your intuition told you, go to that party, and the spirit be knowing how you are. So the first thing you doing is looking at how good you gonna be looking, but you can't find nothing. Oh, I ain't going. Then you realize you should have went because it was a whole bunch of things. Somebody could say they pulled your name, but then they had to pull somebody else's name. You like, dang, oh, I ain't even get a chance. You should have just went. You should have looked presentable and showed up. Some people miss their blessings because of this. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't hurt me. Don't get mad. Like I always say, baby, please don't watch me and feel some type of way and get that negative energy and give it to people who don't deserve it. You don't want to do that, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger. Somebody ain't listening to their inner self. They too busy worried about what the outside gonna look like while you doing it. You gotta have a balance. Spirit come through. Stand on it. Stick to it. Okay? And I'm sticking to it. Stick to it, baby. If your intuitive doubt said, don't go over that dude's house today, and then you start finding some clothes and you find the right clothes to put on so you can feel good about going over this dude's house or going over this female house, and you put on them clothes and you go over there and then something happens. But your inner self told you don't go. Your intuition said don't go. And they'll give you the things to go with too, to see what you do, is to see what you listen. You like, oh, I forgot I got the outfit on. Let me put that on and go. Then you run into all type of obstacles. You run into all type of situations as you're going. Then you get there, everything is not right. You shouldn't have went. You shouldn't have gone. Even though you had the opportunity, even though everything was set straight right for you to go and you wouldn't have no problem, but what that intuition told you, don't go. But you went anyway, right? Won't last long. I'm trying to tell you, whatever your intuition is telling you to do, you better stick to it. I don't care what's in front of you for it to happen. Your intuition can tell you, don't give them nothing. You can have an extra amount of finances in your bank account, your savings or something, and you're able, your intuition said, don't you dare do it. Something coming up, don't you do it. You're like, oh, I got a good heart, let me do it. And you do it, then something happened and you ain't got enough to do. You like, dang, I should have just kept. Now I gotta work extra. See what I'm saying? Catch it. Spirit come through. Look at that, naysayer. Your thoughts matter, not the naysayers. Not what people gonna think about you showing up. Not what people gonna think about. That don't matter. What about your internal self? What your internal self telling you? It said, don't go, don't go. Your internal self said, go. And it's the opposite. Your internal self telling you to do. But in front of you, you can't see how you gonna do it. But if you do it anyway, you'll find out why you did it anyway, okay? I'm trying to tell you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, what else? Open communication. You know what I'm saying? You need open communication with your spirit team. Ears open, eyes open, mind open. Okay? Crown chakra, third eye, open it. Them ears, listen. Your heart chakra, work on them chakras. Spirit has open communication with this energy on the board. Your thoughts, and it got your thoughts. Open communication. Don't listen to the naysayer. Open your thoughts with yourself, with your intuitive self, with that internal self-thought. Communicate with that. Because a lot of energies are missing out on those blessings because of this. I know it's a lot of people out there gonna be like, what the? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, people talk about all the time, listen to your internal thought. If it say don't go, don't go. But you got to understand, if your intuitive thought is saying don't go, but you got the things in front of you for you to actually be there, it's blinding you. The negativity is blinding you. You can be like, I know my mind said, oh, but shoot, I got this outfit, I'm going to do, and then you go and it's all bad for you. You got to understand when to listen and communicate with yourself when self is trying to warn you, or self is trying to get you to manifest some things in your life, because yourself is full of a lot of internally here within you in your flesh is full of a lot of different energies, honey. Oh yeah. We different every day. Some people don't believe that, but we are. You can't even tell nobody today and have a story today of the same that you had yesterday. You might have same other quality. Oh, I went to work. You don't even make it to work on time every day. You don't even do this on time every day. You don't even wake up at the same time every day. You might wake up within the same hour, but not the same time every day. And if you are waking up at the same time, like one morning you woke up and it's like 2:32. Then the next morning you woke up at 2:32. You better pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition been telling you something. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Your soul is trying to tell you something. Okay? You gotta listen. You gotta know it. Open communication. Look, career life gets better in reverse because it needs some work. I was talking about the jobs, right? You worried about what somebody gonna say. It could be a party at the job. Your spirit said go. You was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to worry, I ain't going. And I'm telling you, somebody could have picked your name for something, but you weren't there, so they had to pick somebody else, right? Missed out on your blessing. Freedom from culture expectation is in reverse. Because you're not. You need open communication with self in order to have this freedom of expectation, this freedom culture life here, this freedom from cultural expectation, from what people are going to think about you, all kind of people. This is like a community thing or a job here. You probably go to work and y'all have a lot going on in the job. You never go because you don't have nothing to work, but you keep missing out on some things. Okay? Find your purpose. New start. You got to, baby. Get out of this. Because I'm telling you, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. Now listen to them intuitive thoughts and plans. Say peace and bye to that type of energy, because you finna find your purpose. That's what Spirit said. You better say peace and bye to not listen to your intuition anymore, no matter what. You got a whole bunch of clothes. You got a whole bunch of... Put on something that's comfortable, that's cool, and go. Or do. If your intuition telling you, go outside and look in the sky, and you cold, but you ain't got your coat or nothing, hey, go get it and go outside and look in the sky, and you might see something that you needed to see all week. All week you need to see something, and you go look in the sky, you see, and you get a feeling, you get exactly what you needed, what you was looking for, to fulfill that missing piece of something that you was missing. But some people are like, shit, it's too cold out there. I ain't finna go out there, and they miss out on something. Not listen to your intuition. It's the opposite end of listen to your intuition. That's what I'm saying. It's like the opposite thing. Like I said earlier, if your intuition tell you don't go, but you got all the shit to go. You got gas in your car. You got this. You ain't got nothing stopping you. But your intuition told you don't. I don't care if you got everything you need to go against what your intuition told you. Don't you dare do it. I'm telling you here. Whoever this energy is on the board, let's see. Let's get into these tarot. This tarot cards here. Take what resonates and leave the rest, baby. I'm just a piece of messenger, and all I do is deliver to the collective. I ain't looking for none. Never that. I ain't looking for none of that. I'm just looking and hoping that whoever it's resonating with get it. To change some things about themselves. To do better with some things. to actually see another a way of doing something that's going to be better for them. That's why I sit at my table and do my readings. I mean, I got an extra room. I can get in there and do all that stuff to that, but it ain't necessary. Because that is not I'm not looking to spruce up or something and just show. No. It ain't that important. What's important is that the message is getting to whoever it's getting to. I'm telling you, the spirit is opening up some, spirit, like, you better answer these calls that's coming in. You better answer this. Your intuition is coming in. You better listen to it. You better do right by it. Because after a while, you're going to avoid your intuition so long to the point where you're not going to know or have anything good coming in because you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to that internal self. You're not listening to your intuition, baby. You need to, whoever this is, I feel like if you want to, you ain't got to. You keep doing whatever you're doing. But if you start to work on your crown chakra, meditate, think positive, you know what I'm saying, work on your third eye, things like that. If you work with crystals, if you work with crystals, you know those little necklaces like this, like I got on right here, they are very long. You can get that and wrap it around your head. Let that I know he didn't just do this, but anyway, you can let that clear quartz sit on your eye while you meditate and feel the energy of it. That's simple. Some things are just simple, but it works. It sounds simple, but you gotta set your intention. Like, Spirit, open my mind to see things clearly. I know I haven't been seeing anything clearly lately, but allow me to see clearly. Allow this magic to work on me to see things clearly. That's the magic, is you. You got the magic in you already. Everybody do. You just gotta learn how to work it. Okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board. Stand on it. Won't last long. What's this? The Emperor. You know, you have to be committed to doing the right thing for yourself. Making the right moves for yourself. What's best, what your internal self is telling you to do. And stand on it. Stick on it. What I say, stand on it. Sticking to it. Stand on it. Even though you sitting down, you still standing on business. You get up, you standing on business. You got to keep having that strong mind to stand on business. Because if not, I'm telling you, Spirit come through. The Five of Cups is out here with the Devil card. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be sad. You're going to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? You look in that situation already that hurted you. Right? Because you wasn't thinking. Your intuition said, don't go over there. Don't be with him. Let him go. But it was all opportunity for you to be around them, and you was just around. Your spirit, your mind said, let it go. You just still let it go. You just still let it go. And you know what I'm saying? Spirit's giving you a chance to understand some stuff. That it's art, it's better connection than the connection that you sadden over, or you feeling some type of way about, or the situation that you feeling some type of way about. It's like water under a bridge. Like I said, the Devil card is out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is you keeping yourself. Hey, that negative energy got a bound, like I got a chain on you, pulling you down. Every time. Your career life ain't getting better, it needs some work. And then when you lose out from the job or from whatever you're doing in the community or whatever your work is, when you lose out, it hurts you so bad because you feel like the people were against you. Them people had made a move. They know they could have saved that gift for me. Why save a gift for somebody who ain't there? Or why save something from somebody who didn't show up? But give it to somebody who shows up. And you can't take that negative energy into being mad at nobody else but yourself. Spirit, come through with that Devil card right here. The Empress. You know what I'm saying? Understand it. Be grounded in the new. If the new is negative, hey, you accumulated it with your own intuitive thoughts and plans, with them actions of external actions. Because your internal actions was telling you the right way to go, but that external, you had other plans. So either you're gonna listen to that internal self, or you just gonna be going with the flow with your flesh. Okay? You got a choice here, baby. You could be grounded in the new and stand on, listen to what your intuitive thoughts are telling you to do, your intuitive self is telling you, or you can keep being bound by the flesh. That's what the Spirit is saying. Spirit, come through to this energy on the board. The Sun card is out here. You'll make magic if you stand, if you just stay grounded and listen to your intuition and new things to do for yourself. If your intuition said don't go, but you got all the clothes go, you said, oh, I'll go when the Spirit allows me to. I'll go when my internal self allows me to. I'll wear it then. Yep, I ain't gonna go. And then you will start feeling good about what your intuition is telling you. Your intuition say, I think it's time for you to go. You should go. And then you looking around like, oh, I ain't got nothing to wear, but I'm gonna wear this. I'm still gonna go. You will start to feel good about yourself, going into a new way of listening to your intuition instead of the old way. You'll start to see a lot of things grow around you in your circle, in your life. Your career life will get better. You'll be free from the cultural expectations of other people, what they think, how they thinking, and all that. You will find your purpose. Spirit just saying you gotta say peace and bye to that energy. And say hello. Look, open communication with that phone, right? Say peace and bye to the naysayer, all that crazy stuff. And open your mind to what your intuition is telling you, okay, honey? You will see a better light. You will. I'm trying to tell you, 7 of Cups out here. You know what I'm saying? The choice, you need to make the right choice to receive the best love that you need to receive for yourself, honey. Your intuitive thought, he's sitting there saying, Lord, what my intuitive, you say, your intuitive thought say, pick that third cup, but you gonna pick that third cup, but you gonna pick the 5th cup and hurt yourself. That 5 of Cups. You gonna pick that 5th cup and you gonna hurt yourself. Then when you turn around, you got open opportunities to receive love another way, but you ain't looking at that way. You too busy looking at the way that you already felt sad about what you did and how you did it. Still not listen to your intuition. But pick the right choice, what your intuitive mind is telling you to pick. And when you choose that energy and take it forward, you're going to see everything flow good in your life. Your heart gonna be flowing so good, you ain't gonna let nobody tell you your intuition wrong. You like, I know my intuition right, because it ain't leading me down the wrong path yet. You need to get there. That's what Spirit wants you to be at. Your spirit team wants you to be there, baby. The Ace of Pentacles at the top of the deck. You will start to, your career life will get better. You will start to receive things. You will start to achieve things financially in your life if you just listen to your intuition guide you. And you will have a lot of love flowing in your life from listening to your intuition. Spirit will give you unexpected gifts. People you wouldn't even be expecting certain things from certain people. All that'll be gone. All that'll be gone. You just gotta walk away. I'm not lying. What it say? Peace and bye. You just gotta say peace and bye and take action on a whole new way and a whole new area of your life here. For your career's sake, for your financial sake. Okay? It might feel a little something way, but that means that you got a balance with your internal self and your flesh. The outer you and the inner you got a balance now. You know when to listen to the outer you. You know when to listen to the inner you, so you can present things in the outer you. Okay? Let's get a thought for the day. Maybe somebody is battling some internal thoughts and intuitive thoughts, but you've been moving outside of your intuitive thoughts, though. Ain't no wrong with taking accountability and changing some stuff about yourself, baby. Presence. You see what I'm saying? You want to show up somewhere. Like I said, this could be with a job or something. Like I said, they could have had something like, oh, they said, oh, they didn't pick your name, but you wasn't there. Oh, well, why they didn't say it? Now you mad about, but it was you that did it. It was you that put you in that position to feel that way. Because somebody was there who showed up when their intuition told them to go and they got the prize. Okay? Sometimes neither your words nor your wisdom is required, and it ain't. Sometimes it's just best if you are simply there silent but attentive. The power of truly being present is healing for your body, mind, and spirit. You have an equilibrium, baby. A balance there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, honey. I'm just Moon Priestess, the messenger, delivering to the collective today. And I hope this helped you out, honey. Listen to the intuition, okay? Hope it resonated, honey. Bye-bye.